3, 2, 1. Yo, 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 it's your boy Phill, and we got...
Yo, it's your boy Al2 plugged in.
And it's your boy Draykoo.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Nigga missing in action.
On me. Draco not here with us, but he on the phone, you feel me? Yeah. So,
We still tuned in.
Still tuned in, for sure, though. But y'all know, before we start the episode, we got to shout out my sponsor. Our sponsor is Loot.io, best shoe Discord in Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
We got everything in there. We got in-shoe monitors. Like, you could just type in a school number for a shoe for a certain store. You can see if it come up instead of, driving to the store and seeing the shoes there. You could trade in there and buy shoes in there. And they even do things like point out different sales and stuff, like on Amazon, Nike, all type of things. So, you definitely get your best bang for your buck in there. So, shout out Loot.io.
I go shop, man. I go shop.
But how y'all boys feeling today?
Man, feeling tired, but we pushing through.
Not for real though. How you feeling, Draco?
Shit, I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying?
It's a good
Even
day.
though I'm like a little, hell yeah, it's a good day. It's not raining today, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true though. So I can't pull up my phone since I got Draco on the phone, but you got a would you rather for us?
Would you rather?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't have anything in mind right now.
You always gotta break the ice.
Yeah, we always gotta break the ice.
Do I have anything in mind?
Al, you got anything in mind?
I'm finna see, bro.
Finna see.
That.
I don't got nothing in mind, bro. Oh yeah.
But shoot, I mean, while we finding a would you rather, like, see, I'm telling y'all, bro, this joint do not be scripted at all, bro. Like, if y'all know what we go through,
I swear, bro.
We
going
recorded
through it all.
Man, what? We recorded an episode last week for y'all to drop this week, but we found out it was no sound, so we had to redo. We was gonna redo that episode, but the gang told me like, nah, bro, we shouldn't redo it because it's not gonna be authentic. You feel what I'm saying? Because we already did the episode, so you feel what I'm saying? So
you feel me? I want it raw for y'all boys. You know what I'm saying?
So you see how we struggling to find a would you rather and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this junk is raw, unedited, all that, bro.
I swear.
So we don't really try to like none of this is scripted. We promise
At
you.
all. This is all off the dome, bro.
Yes, bro.
But I got one though, so it's it's just a little one. Just would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
Neither, nigga.
That's a good one.
Neither, bro.
Why you said that?
Oh, so you don't want to see into the future at all?
Like, what does 10 minutes in the future going to do to me? And 105 years, 150 years in the future, like, I'd rather die.
What?
Wait, what he say?
He said he'd rather die.
He'd rather die.
Yes, because I'll be dead by that time.
Nah,
anyway.
we will be dead 150 years in the future, but still. So then that means you'll pick the 10-minute one.
I guess the 10-minute one. Yeah.
Me personally, I would choose a 10-minute one because I don't think I'm 20 right now, or I'm 21 for the older girls, but
No cap.
but I don't think I'll live to see 150
Yeah.
years. You feel me? So,
But what if you just really want, like, what if you just see the few, like, you could see
I want
150 years.
I want the 10 minutes.
You
I ain't
can
gonna cap,
see
man. I want the 10 minutes.
what our kids, grandkids, gonna be going through.
What is that pertaining for me?
Yeah.
You
No,
feel
I'm
what I'm
just,
saying?
I ain't say you
Because
make the right decision.
what I
but-
do in 10 minutes could like affect what they got going on in the future. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to see 150 years, but like, will I really know like, what events like really led up to that? If that makes sense?
No, I feel you.
So what you think, bro?
I mean, I'm gonna go with the 10 minutes one. I was just trying to see if I could
Yeah.
sway y'all boys
You
into
feel
the
me?
150, but
Devil's advocate type.
exactly. But nah, I will for sure go to 10-minute ones. 10 minutes into the future. Cause 150 years into the future will do. I mean,
Nothing.
It will do nothing for me. So no. Yeah.
I'll be dead anyway, so.
Tight. Yeah, that's real. But so today's episode, today we really just gonna talk about like, you know, keeping your head up, keep going type beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, on this podcast, like, we're all blessed, but we're not where we want to be yet. We're not
at all.
We're not up yet. You know what I'm saying? We're on the come up. So like, transparency is like one of the main things on this podcast, and we just want to let y'all know, like, we're not one of those people who like, we don't want to wait till we're up and then like we start, you know, telling stories and all that stuff. Like we want y'all to like progress with us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
See what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? So like.
So when we actually get to where we want to be at,
like,
they know like they was putting in work back then. For
you know what I'm saying? And then we just go back. We could go back and watch and be like, yo, like we talked about this like a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? And we brought people along with us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, so
that's how it's supposed to be, man. You're supposed to just keep your head up, you know, and just keep grinding.
Type
and
beat.
Bring the, you know what I'm saying, bring your loved ones with you.
Type beat.
Yeah. So, but I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they going through right now. So you know, they always hit my phone, and you know, I be going through it too. You know, everybody go through it, but you know, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, just whatever you focused on right now, just keep going through it, and just put your all into that, and it's gonna work out. I promise you, it's gonna work out
for sure. Like, if I don't know what's going on right now, like in Nigeria, it's,
I want to say that too.
Yeah, it's elections going on right now, and I got some of my people texting me right now, like they mad stressed, they mad frustrated. Like, they're out there, like, you know, witnessing crazy stuff. Like, so right now, you got a couple of people running for president right now. And you got one of the presidents, basically his tactics are in order to stop people from voting, or for the other person, what he'll do is he got ties. Like, he got ties with, like gang members, all this type of stuff. So, like, he sends them out to, like, go and like beat on people and like just destroy stuff, and like if they see you recording, they're gonna take your phone, try and smash your phone, things of that nature, just because that specific guy, he wants to, like, I'm just gonna say the name, like you got this Yoruba guy, like I'm Yoruba, and you got this Yoruba guy named Tinubu, and then you got another guy called Obi, and then you got another one called Atiku. So
Tinubu, they all running for president.
Yeah, they all running for president. I believe. Say that again.
He old, right?
Tinubu's old, but on the internet, his age is a lie, because they say he's like 70, but that man really got to be like 85.
Yeah, he's not 70.
Yeah, he's not 70.
85 years old.
He really has to be like 85. But the problem with him is like he has money. He has like a ridiculous amount of money. Like the amount of money this guy actually has is like insane. But now he just wants the power. He was already like governor of like Lagos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now he really just wants to control the whole country. So his tactics are to, you know, just disrupt what's going on, rig the election. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in one of his videos, he was like, I must win. Like, I'm gonna win. Like, I must win. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and his tactics and his way of going about it is just crazy. And like tribalism has been going on crazy too. Like, people like Yoruba, because he's Yoruba, people are saying, oh, because he's Yoruba, I'm going to vote for him. But it's like, yo, you're not using your senses. You're trying to use because you're the same tribe.
That's why it's corruption,
like, they don't wanna,
over there, bro.
Yeah, like they don't want to vote for the other guy because he's Igbo. But it's like, bro, we got to see past that. You know what I'm saying? So like tribalism is a very real thing. But the reason why I said all of that is because my boy texted me and he's frustrated right now. And then I said, and I'm just saying, bro, like, bro, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. And I was just telling him, like, yo, I'm here with you. I've been going through a lot too. I've had a tough week myself. Yeah. And he was like, man, he was like, you're an OG though. OGs don't go through nothing. And he's just saying that because, you know, I'm here and he's in Nigeria. So he's just saying I'm an OG and all that. So, and I'm like, man, I'm human just like you, bro. Like, no matter where we at in life, we in different countries and stuff like that, bro. We all gonna have our struggles, bro. Like, I'm human. I don't care how much money you have or what position or power you have, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna have a bad day. Like, that doesn't make you, like,
that's just life.
You know what I'm saying? It's just life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this week alone, I got into a car accident last week. Like, I done messed up my car, my poor baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, I was dwelling on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, my car really messed up. But I got 2 midterms I gotta focus on.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, all coming down.
So it's all coming down. And it's just, bro, it's just been tough. And like, that same night, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna either sit here and get upset about it, or I gotta study for my midterm that I got tomorrow, bro. Yeah. So I'm like, imagine, bro, like, I just got into a car accident, bro, and I still went to the lot because I got into a car accident around like 10:30.
10:30 at night. 10:30 p.m.
And library closed at 2, so I always make it a go to like, cause I like doing work in the night. So I made it a go to like, still go to the library after I'm in an accident. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that like sometimes to really like reach where you want to go, you know what I'm saying? You have to remember your reason. You have to remember your why, because if you don't have
That's
a
facts,
why,
though.
if you don't have a solid why, you're gonna really just give up. You know what I'm saying?
You really gotta have a passion for it.
Yeah, you gotta really have a passion. I realized at the end of the day, I was like, man, it's like I feel like college students, we really have it the worst. And I tell grown people that all the time, like, yeah, you might have kids, yeah, you might have da-da-da, but we got school, we got bills,
Exactly.
we got real life we all gotta handle,
It's
bro.
a lot, bro.
Bro, we could be in a hospital right now, bro.
And still be some work, dude.
We still gotta do some work. Our teacher will not care. I went to Nigeria, I had a excuse note, all of that. Da-da-da. My teacher did not care. I had a letter from the dean saying, yo, so-and-so will be absent from the school. I let them know before, came back. Bro still made me take 2 tests I had to make up a test the same day I came back. The class had a test that day too. He made me take that same test with that class that day too. Like type beat, like setting me up for failure. You feel what I'm saying? Not caring, you feel what I'm saying? But just had to keep going because it's like, bro, like, there's gonna be so many obstacles you face, but it's like,
it's how you bounce back from it.
yeah. I mean, like, what's some way, like, when you down and you don't feel like going, like, what's some ways you handle it, Al?
That's a good question. How do I handle it? Like when I face adversity?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like, I know it's not healthy, but I kind of just isolate myself and really make sure I lock back into what I'm doing, because sometimes, it's distractions and stuff. So I know it's not healthy, but that's just how I do, and that's how I cope. And then once I isolate myself for like a certain period of time, get everything I got to do right, then I come back on the other side and I'll be good.
Yeah, I type do the same thing sometimes.
Yeah.
Like somebody had to tell me like that's not healthy, but I'm like, it kind of works for me.
Yeah.
Because like when I lock in and I start, doing stuff to achieve my goals and stuff like that, it kind of make me feel good about myself again.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
when you start crossing off stuff off your checklist, you feel what I'm saying, stuff like that, and like distractions is a real thing. So it's like when I lock in, like that's why that's why I like going to the library in the night, because it's mad quiet.
Mad quiet.
You feel what I'm saying? Even like, so it's like that's how I lock in. But Draykoo, what's some advice?
Yeah, how you feel about that, man?
Yeah, I mean, when I'm like locked in, like when I'm like trying to like get over something, I mean, I always have like a ton of weight on my shoulders to the point like like I'm the firstborn, so like my parents want me to succeed. If I succeed, my rest of my siblings succeed. So I always look at that as like the weight on my shoulders, like that I can't give up. So my parents came here.
Man,
they put so much effort like to where they're at right now. I'm like, damn, I gotta do even way better than them. You know what I'm saying? So
firstborn, they always have a lot of pressure too.
Yeah, I'm the firstborn, and then like
Damn.
as far as like being in the United States, like I'm the only one. Like my family's kind of like the only one in our family that's like in the U.S. So I already got a lot of pressure from that itself, because it's like, oh, you're in America, you got a better advantage than everybody else, which I understand.
Which is not true sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, but
they just act like when you in the States, you have a huge advantage, or you don't go through shit. Like you don't go through stuff, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like for example, like I know people like back home and stuff, like they live way better than people here, but like they make crazy money, crazy money. Let's say if you make like 6 figures back home, like that's like you're living better than an average millionaire here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just because somebody's like from America, something in a different state. I mean, that's like not a lot of people make that much money back home, but like a lot of people
because that millionaire statement is kind of like they want to understand, because it's like, yo, like, so when you do good in Nigeria, you're good. Like you're straight.
Like, you're well off.
Or in Africa, period. Like you're good. You feel what I'm saying? Like you could have, bro. I don't know. You really kind of like really have to fumble for you to like be in that position, bro, and then lose all of that in Africa. But here, you could be a millionaire and be broke tomorrow.
Yeah,
like that's real.
just how it is.
That's just how it is, and it's just the way economies are set up. You know what I'm saying? Like they really think like everything is just peaches and creams over here. Everything is given to you. Like,
you
you said what?
It's hard work over here.
Man, it's straight hard work.
Americans like not lazy people. You know,
They're
like,
not.
they work very hard for a lot of stuff that they nowadays.
Especially like African Americans, like they're kind of like in today's economy, they're kind of like where they're positioned to like fail. Point blank period. Like even that's why you see a lot of like that's why sometimes they don't like foreigners because you see a lot of foreigners, they come here, be here for like 10, 15 years, all of a sudden they got a house, the cars they want, you know what I'm saying, a business, da.
Yeah.
But as an African American who like in this system, like you grow up in a hood, you don't have access to good education, you can't afford health care, you can't get a loan. Well, they'll give you a loan for a school or a car, but they won't give you a loan for a business. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that to like really knock you off. So like,
to really fall into that. They want
you
to fall into that standardized way of living. They don't want you to, you know what I'm saying, break the cycle, but it's really up to you to do this.
Yeah, it's really up to you. Like I had an argument.
I feel like some African Americans sometimes they fell into certain traps themselves. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you should be buying a Hellcat and don't have a house. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's one thing that's one thing we advocate on here. Priorities.
Yeah,
priorities. Like there's no way you should buy a Hellcat and don't have a house. You know?
Yeah. Man, the amount of times I see that shit, like, bro.
Right. Like, what you gonna do when somebody kick you out of the apartment? You know, because the apartment don't own it. So
yeah.
Somebody kick you out, you gonna sleep in the car?
No, you can finish.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh no, I said where you finish.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. Like shout out to people like Quan and like people like that because it's like he was 19 and he had a Hellcat and all that stuff. But what made him stand out was like to me was that like he moved out his like he didn't have a Hellcat at one point and he was still living with his mom, but he did eventually like move out and stuff and all that stuff. Had all that stuff going for himself and stuff like that. And he's like booming and stuff like that. So it's like that's real inspirational, especially at like our age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's dead our age.
But a lot of people like I had this conversation with my brother. Like, if you go to car shows and all that stuff in the car community, most of the people there, the reason why they can afford them cars is because they do not have bills to pay, they do not have responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm not knocking it. I'm not hating. I don't want to make it seem like we're hating or nothing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay. Now you don't put yourself in a position where, okay, yeah, I'm trying to move out, but I can't afford, you know what I'm saying, to pay my car note, you know what I'm saying, and I pay my, rent at the same time, or I can't get approved. I can't get approved for this house I'm trying to buy because I already got this big loan in my name and my income is not matching up and stuff like that. So like, but I feel like but that's just real. Like what you said is some people do put themselves in a position to where to fail. But systematically, bruh, this country already has us like built to fail.
That's just the truth of it all, man.
It's just the truth.
I feel like as an African American, or as African, or like as a black person in general, in the Western world, like you really overlooked that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember the first time I came here, bro, and I was in math class. Like, I was like smart. I was smart in math, like doing good. And I was answering all the questions. I just see like this other black person, like, bro, he doesn't speak English. How does he know all of this answer? I'm like, bro, there's no way you think math is just like about language speaking. If I can know what 1, 2, and 3 is, bro, I'm pretty sure I can talk to anybody around the whole world.
That's real.
With math, you know?
Yeah.
So stuff like that, you gotta like understand, like you gotta work hard. So just don't be a bum and shut your ass, you know.
Yeah.
If you like, oh my god, like I'm too old to do a certain thing, like I'm too old to be like, I mean, let's say like you want to do something in 2 years, and let's say like, oh, I'm 2 years old. I mean, you're gonna be old regardless if you do or not. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta start doing it now.
It's never too late.
Yeah, it's never
to start anything you want to do.
You're never too late, especially like, if you have the access or the stuff to do, bro. Just start today because things don't. Real successful things don't grow overnight.
It takes time,
and then even if it does grow overnight, it's not appreciated as much. So we when it's not appreciated as much, we tend to like just not care about it or not really see the value in it compared to like somebody who made $1 million in a day compared to somebody who
grinded
took
it
them
out
like 10 years to make their first meal. You know what I'm saying? That person that took 10 years, she's gonna like, appreciate it more, value it more, and things like that. So, everything, like, I was talking to this person on Friday, like, and he was like, it's okay to fail. Like, I feel like 100%. I don't know, like, growing up, we kind of had like instilled in us like, yo, it's not okay to fail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, great people don't fail. That's kind of like how I felt growing up. Like, great people don't fail. Like, especially like with the way school is set up, you fail, you get a 0, you got to retake the class, you got to go through all of that.
But and life, they see you as just like, oh, you don't know nothing, you dumb.
You don't know
type,
nothing, you dumb, type beat. Oh, you in the same grade again? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in real life, that's not how stuff works. You don't get a 0 in real life. You know what I'm saying?
You'll get
like, so
you'll get knocked down a little in real life too. So
say that again.
So you will get like knocked down a little bit in real life too.
Definitely.
Learn how to get up. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, like most great people, we don't see the amount of times that we fail. Like they probably fail a million. Like imagine like you fall 99 times, bruh, and you don't get back up. It could have been that 100th time that like that thing could have just boomed for you, and you just sat there and like, yo, I ain't doing this no more.
Yeah,
I ain't giving up. And we ain't saying it's not hard. Like that doesn't get mad discouraging.
It's gonna get hard.
It get really discouraging, but it's like at the end of the day, it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel about school.
It's a necessity, bro. Like failure is a necessity, bro.
Yeah, failure is a necessity because
nobody's gonna succeed on the first try, bro. Yeah. Nobody, bro.
Yeah. If everybody was successful the first try, then everybody would be successful.
Everybody would be great. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody would be successful. Everybody would be billionaires.
Yeah.
But that's not how life works.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like, and I think with failure, like, you got to learn from your failures. You got to see what you did wrong. If you're doing the same thing, you fail, you're doing the same thing over and over again. I'm sorry. That's on you.
Yeah.
Another thing is discipline. Self-discipline is something I'm still learning right now, which is like one of the hardest things in the world.
It is, bro. It is.
It's so hard. Like disciplining yourself, because like for example, not like a lot of the times we try to do things and then like do it with a partner so that they can so we can hold each other accountable.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't work all the time. Like for example, let's say me and Al go to the gym, and the reason why I go to the gym is like, all right, Al hit me like, oh yeah, we going to the gym today, bruh. If Al hit me and be like, yo, I'm not going to the gym today, and I'll be like, oh, I ain't going to the gym either, I don't got no self-discipline. I should be like, nah, bro, I'm still going to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, like, I know
you
a lot of people.
You got to be able to hold yourself accountable.
You feel me? You got to be able to hold yourself. It's easier said than done because I still struggle with it to this day. Yeah. Because with self-discipline comes consistency. And that's one thing I'm really trying to master, like consistency, because I know it's been said multiple times, like when you do something for like 20 days or 21 days straight, like it just becomes an automatic.
Natural.
Yeah, it becomes natural.
A habit.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's really hard to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to do some 10 days in a row
is
hard.
Me?
So 20,
for 21? A straight week, bro.
Exactly.
7 days, bro. It's tough.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Because every day, some could pop up to deter you from what you had planned. Yeah. Literally every single day, bro. Yeah. It's about how you feel me, cut around those corners and get back on track.
Yeah. And that's why what I said earlier was really important. Like, you always got to remember your why. You always got to remember your reasoning, like, to why you want to do something. It can't be, oh, I'm doing it because Draykoo's doing it.
Yeah.
Nah, you got to want it for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really have to want it for yourself. And you got to be honest. You got to be honest with yourself.
You do.
Like, sometimes we see other people doing things, and we're like, oh, yeah, that's bringing them money. That's bringing them the fame. That's bringing them the glory. I want to be like that person. I want to be like that. But it's like, yo, like, is that the right path for you?
No.
Is that what you're meant to do? Is that is that your purpose?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What person A will not always work with person B. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's very important to remember because in our generation, we just love to follow trends.
That's facts, bro.
Yeah, and sometimes the reason why we fail is just because we're not doing what we're supposed to do, and we're not honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another hard thing too, like really being honest with yourself, like, because believe it or not, like, we tell lies and we believe our own lies. Like, it's crazy. Like, we sit here, we know the truth, but we didn't, like,
just to make ourselves feel
you know what I'm saying?
good
Just to make ourselves feel better
really,
in the moment.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, yeah. And it's just hard. Like, just learning life in general is, like, about, like, what you put your energy into. Like, and, like, not everything is going to be, you know, roses. Because that's what my parents are telling me, like, sometimes I'll be real tired with school, just everything, like, balancing everything. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, my parents are telling me straight off the bat, like, it's gonna be a couple years from now, you're gonna be great, you're gonna be doing good in life, and people are gonna come and tell you that, people are gonna tell you like, oh, you got it easy, da 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 da. But it's like they didn't really see the hard work, the dedication. You feel what I'm saying? That it took. Yeah. And I understood that, like, coming into college, I had this mindset that, I don't want to work hard. You know what I'm saying? Especially to get where I want to get. You know what I'm saying? You know, finding shortcuts, easy ways, da da da. But you know, when you hear a lot of people's like stories, they say that like they really had to like discipline themselves, lock in with themselves, isolate themselves. And I've come to the realization that like, yo, I really have to do this. Like to really be where I want to be, I really have to do this. Like I really have to put time, effort, like, and the hardest thing is, like Al said, cutting out distractions. And sometimes
the main thing for real.
Especially like sometimes it's like distractions could be like saying no to your friends. I'm not saying your friends are distractions, but like when you know you got something to achieve and like that party that day or you playing that game that day, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you gotta weigh out your options. Like, nah, bro, I got something to do. It's really hard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But sometimes we gotta sacrifice the pleasure right now so we can have more pleasure in the future.
Later on, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be worth it.
That's real shit right there, bro.
And another thing, somebody was telling me that like, reps. Everything about life is about reps. So you know when you lifting weights, you lifting 30s, then you move up to 35s.
Exactly.
Then you move up to 40s. How are you gonna do that? You can't go into the gym first day
and start
and then just
doing
start
shit,
benching
heavy.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta build up. Like, and that's what he was telling me that day. Like, with everything in life, it comes reps. Once you get practice, because at first, like, for example, I'm all about transparency. Like, I struggle with talking to people I don't know sometimes, like breaking the ice and stuff like that. Like, sometimes I just like, and people find it surprising because especially when I'm around my friends, like I talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm active, you know what I'm saying? But
it's
like
easy.
Talking to like new people sometimes, like I don't really like doing that. Sometimes I get nervous, you know what I'm saying? And that goes for everybody. And
but you gotta do it.
But you have to, you know what I'm saying? Because like I've really been trying to get in the habit of like networking with people, and I'm telling you, like I'm really like, bro, I'm like, we keep real, like, shoot, probably just a month ago, bro. Like I'm talking to some like CEOs, some tech, like some owners and stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm stuttering bad, bro. I'm sweating. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just so nervous, bro. Like, and
But that's okay though.
But it's okay because I didn't like that day. Like the first person I was talking to, like off rip, but I didn't let that deter me. I felt I had to keep going. You feel what I'm saying? Like I just still talk to the other people. I didn't come here to only talk to one person. You feel what I'm saying? And now I find myself like getting a lot better at it. You feel what I'm saying? And like, and I be telling people sometimes like, yo, like I ain't gonna cat, like when I introduce myself and later down the line we got that connection. I be telling them sometimes like, yo, when I first met you, I was mad nervous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, and then like,
but then you get to that point to where they'll be like, oh, really? Like,
they didn't even know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people like, you know.
Foster told me that too.
Yeah, though. Like, but I it just takes practice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even halfway where I want to be at. Because sometimes, like in my head, I'm still battling with myself internally. Like, yo, I'm nervous. I might not be sweating as much as I used to, but I'm still battling. So that's still something I do right now. But it's like, with reps. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't got a lot better. You feel what I'm saying?
Practice make perfect, bro.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
How you feel, Draykoo?
I mean, I feel the same way. I feel like the game of life is something that we will never master. So I feel like the more practice you do, no matter how old you are, how long you've been on Earth, you can be out for a billion years, bro.
Yeah.
The thing is, life changes. Like
yeah.
You gotta be a student, bro.
At all times, no matter where you're at in life.
And like, no matter where you are, no matter how much money you got, it's something you always gotta study. You know, like kind of do best. I feel like some people, it works for them, some people it doesn't work for them. But like you said about the reps and the practice, I believe practice make perfect too. Yeah. The right practice make perfect, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you just gotta be able to.
Like I gotta be real with myself. Like to this day, I'm a computer science major. I'm a junior. I barely still know how to code. And let's keep it real.
Let's keep it a buck.
Why? Like I feel like me personally, school doesn't really teach me how to code, but that's an excuse. At the end of the day, that is an excuse. I can go there. We have YouTube. We have so many free resources. I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't been practicing coding the way I should have. I don't know if Jacob could say the same. I feel like he's a better coder than me, but that's just keeping it real. Like and somebody was telling me like, okay, I would take a high schooler that has projects on his resume than a senior in college that has all the required courses. Because why? Yeah, you took all the courses, but did you put in the work? Yeah. Did you take your own time to practice? Did you take your own, you know what I'm saying? Did you put in the effort to, did you really take the extra step? You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, this is real. Like, you really got to, practice.
Yeah. Also, I was being a computer science major. It was so many times I was pointing to my mom. But it was last semester, bro. I was talking to Lad and them. I was like, bro, I'm gonna straight to CIS, bro.
Yeah.
Like, can't do this shit no more. But like, I was talking to my mom. Mom was like, bro, don't do it, bro. Like you eat a lot. He was talking about other, like, I know like a lot of people that was getting paid like $200K, $500K. I like big tech company. Like, see them, they did computer science and stuff. I was like, okay, I'll do it. She just kept pushing me. She like, no matter how hard it is, just never give up. You know what I'm saying? She said she'll be even more proud of me. I said, even if it took me like 10 years to graduate college, and I still got a computer science, she said you'll be more proud of me, like, than like just quitting in the middle of it, because that was a waste of time. Because all that years, all that effort I put into it, now I got to go all the way back.
That's true.
Like that.
Yeah, that's real.
That is true.
Your head up,
Yeah. Because if you already started, you just always got to, that's another thing, you got to really learn how to finish what you started, bro.
It's so easy to start something.
It's so easy, bro. You can start anything, bro.
But to see it through and finish, that's the hard part.
That is.
That's why, like, any college graduate, bro, kudos to you, bro. Because sitting here in this seat, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of shit, bro.
It take a lot of time. And I know that you sacrifice so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know, like, another thing is, like, people are scared of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, people a lot of times, oh, yeah, in 2 years, I want to be in so-and-so. Then 2 years, they get here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not where they're at. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, like, me personally, I believe in God. So I feel like God's timing is the best timing. Your timing will not always be the best timing. You know what I'm saying? God's timing is always the best timing. So it's like, you just really have to, like, see through it.
Yeah. Your time is coming, bro. That's why, that's another thing, too, when I really see, folks my age really, doing bigger things. And I'm still, I'm, like, just where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
But it's like, I know my time is coming. That's really one main thing that pushed me through, that get me through everything I'm doing right now. I just know, like, just see it through. And your time gonna come, and then that's just it.
That's real.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but that's really what we was just trying to talk about, because, like, this episode, this pod, we really just come on here and talk, like, how we feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's really just how we, like,
we don't have no set topic. We just come, talk about life, man.
Yeah, just talk about life. So, like, and we go through a lot. We know y'all go through a lot, and
Yeah.
y'all can hit any of our jacks. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
No, for real.
for sure. And I'm
Hit
just
my phone, bro.
like, bro, because we all know this is hard, and like I said, bro, like, just like my number one advice would just be, yo, just know your why.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, for example, that's why I used to want to be a doctor, because I feel like my purpose on this earth at the end of the day, I want to make other people smile. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to, I want to be that person who, like, I don't know, y'all know Keith Lee? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have that type positive influence on the world. Like, Keith Lee is really out here, like, unintentionally, like, or intentionally, like, changing people's lives for, like drastically. You feel what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why I want to become a doctor. But I realized, like, yo, I don't even like blood and all that stuff. I hate the hospital. Like, the hospital makes me sad. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I hate being in the hospital. So, and I just realized, like,
it's just all about learning and finding new stuff that
you feel what I'm saying?
Finding your why, bro.
Yeah, just finding your why.
The funny thing is, so with a doctor situation, I just want to be a doctor too. I just want to be a cardiologist. But mom told me that the reason I'm doing it is for the money, so I shouldn't do it for the money because I would never enjoy,
Yeah,
that's
real too.
Yeah, and that's why some people be miserable.
Bro.
That's why some people be rich and miserable, bro. Because their why was the wrong why.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
Exactly, the why is the wrong why.
Yeah. Ooh, I gotta quote that. I'm tweeting that. Their why is the wrong why.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's just real. So that's just how we feeling. Cause it's hard to find motivation, and I know we look to other people for motivation, and we look for certain stuff to motivate yourself. But I know it's getting repetitive, but that's one thing that's helped me, just like remembering where I want to be at. Remember, because sometimes even with that pressure thing, like, oh, I'm the first son, I'm the first kid in America type beat, da 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 da. So I used to think about it like that, like, yo, I gotta do it for them. Yeah. But sometimes that just causes unnecessary pressure. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I realize, like, yo, I gotta do this for me.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, this is my life.
Exactly.
Forget what my parents think. Forget what my grandma think. At the end of the day, this is my life. You know what I'm saying? When they die and go on and
you're going to be by yourself.
I'm going to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this is my life. I got to do what I want to go to, what I want to do
for yourself.
Of course, I could take advice and all that stuff like that, but it got to be something that I truly want to do. Because if I truly want it, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure I achieve that goal.
That's
what I'm saying?
right there.
If I don't really want it, bro, then
you're going to be bullshitting around. You going to half-ass it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to give up. You know what I'm saying? But that's just real. So
that's real right there.
Yeah. That's what we just came to get on this podcast talk about. If y'all boys don't got anything else to say, bro, we could just end it right here.
I don't got nothing to say, bro. Y'all stay up.
Yeah, stay up. And I was actually like, I was actually thankful to Phill and for calling me in, because they didn't have to do this because they was found me in.
Yeah.
Nah, Phill up a real nigga for sure.
Yeah.
Please.
Really put a smile on my face, Oh, yeah, it's like, damn.
That boy cheesing.
Yeah.
That's real.
It's all love over here, though, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in today's episode, and we're going to see y'all on the next one.